este Philly, llévame a la orilla. Playa, mujeres fumando. Mira, tírame blani, son nalgas de mentira. Tan brinda, que chimba, colombiana linda. Siempre con los ojos rojos de Cali, con mi amiguita Mari.
My head's in the clouds, can you bring me back down, boy? I need it. My head's in the clouds, can you bring me back down, boy? I need it. Need it. Need it. Need
There we go. Okay, now I can start. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Andrea Wallace TV. Thank you so much. I know, for a few seconds. But yes, you guys, welcome. Yeah, I'm welcome back to Andrea Wallace TV, Love Crossing Borders, and all the media that you guys can enjoy or live stream. Thank you so much for, thank you so much for people start coming to the live stream. And tonight we have a really special topic, because it's really good, you guys, that we can have this feedback in conversation, because I like to see your comments. I like to see your questions when it comes to topics and everything. So I'm really, really excited to start this live stream. There we go. Okay. There we go. There we go, you guys. So I'm going to start with the shout outs. Thank you, David, for being here and you member of the channel. I'm very careful with this. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let me go to shout out. Yeah, to my brother. Thank you so much. I know, we fixed the Stanley Douglas. We fixed the mic. Kenny, thank you so much for being here. Yeah. Talking about all this spiritual, things and witchcraft and everything that, sometimes it happens. We're not going to deny that part, that yes, it's frozen. Oh no, yeah, I know, it's still frozen, babe. There we go, you guys. Or apologize. So, thank you for your patience. Yeah, you guys, things that we need to work on behind the scenes. But okay, let's back to the topic. Let me see. Um, Thank you, Southern Vegan. Thank you a lot for start coming. Yeah, the shout outs and everything. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it was frozen. It was frozen. Yeah, I know. But we back. Rafi says, salute. Hello, Mr. Spence, Andre, in the chat. Salute to you all. There we go. For Speedway, Indiana, USA. Thank you so much. Yeah, everything is good right now. There we go. We're good. Yes, sir. So yeah, you guys. So the topic for tonight is about why Colombian women use love spells, magic, and witchcraft to keep you. And okay, starting from that, not all Colombian women use this type of things or this type of I would say that it's a desperate move to keep you. Okay, so starting from there, not all women, not all Latinas, not all Colombian women do this, right? But yeah, in some ways, there's a group that use this type of magic, and maybe it's part of the traditional or religion, and it's part to their identity. How to say identity? Identity. Yeah, identidad. Yes. Fix your light. Okay. Yeah. Andrew will do that in a minute. Okay. But yes. So yes, you guys, that's something that we need to discuss. And I know that sometimes we discuss this in few videos and everything, but now is something that right now we're just talking about it. And yeah, it's going on. It happens, right? So the number one is on losing you. Yeah, some women are afraid that you won't like them and feel desperate. And yes, I see cases, you guys, that in every in every in every stage of life, in every stage of life, uh okay, you disconnect the camera. Okay, there we go. Sorry. There we go. Wait a second. Okay. There we go. Okay, you guys. So the number one is fear of losing you. Some women are afraid that you don't like them and feel desperate. And this is something, you guys, that I see more, that this group of women who use this type of magic in a spiritual world, to keep everything, a job, a relationship, yeah, obviously, friendship, and in every stage of life, a lot of women use this, and guys too, they are super codependent of this witchcraft, so they use that for everything, you know so yeah, it's happened that fear on losing you to keep a good man or to keep you, and they'll feel desperate, and they use rituals and stuff like that to keep that person, and after all of this, yeah, thank you for your patience, you guys, but after all of the, I will let you know what is my opinion about this. But yeah, some women are afraid that you will like them and feel desperate, and they are super dependent of this, that I need to consultate, or I need a consultation for my I don't know, yeah, witchcraft, or for my I don't know, my godmother. I don't know, but they have their own, like for example, in Christian church, we got the pastor, right? In Catholic Church, we have the Father, and this one, I don't know if we got a Godfather or God. I have no idea, but let's use that term. But yeah, they depend so a lot. They depend a lot of witchcraft or this type of religions to do everything in life. Yeah, I know. Yes, I know. But they use all the terms. In different religions, use all the terms. But yeah, what do you say? I think I feel for a paisa. What for a paisa spell? I'm slowly recovering. Well, and I mean, seriously, yeah, I know it's funny, but in real life, it's not cool. Not all. For real. Number two, feeling powerless in their relationship. Some women feels that you don't want them because you have money, because you're older and mature. So yeah, they use this witchcraft to keep this person or keep this perfect person, even though you guys, that it's not necessary that you have the money, or you're not the perfect guy, but the way that you treat them, the way that that your personality is, the way that you are spontaneous, the way that you are, that you treat that woman like a queen. So even that emotional part, and that be a gentleman is a way to keep a woman, right? Or in this area that we live, that a lot of guys, especially younger, let's say younger, but I would say 20, 30s, that they don't, a lot of guys, they don't put any effort to treat a woman really good, to be a gentleman, to uh, be nice, respectful. So yeah, when a woman see like a guy or a man, let's use the term, obviously a man, who treat them like a queen and treat them like, "And my ex never treat me like this," or he's really how do you say, good spoken, he's really good talker. So I want this guy for me. I don't want anybody have this guy, you know so yeah, that's that type of thing. And yeah, it's not necessary that you have the money, because it's not all, but it's your personality, is the way that you are, is the way that you make her feel. So yeah, they feel attract to that, acting like a true gentleman. Absolutely, absolutely, you guys. So yeah. And another thing, you guys, is I don't want to generalize, because I have a lot of friends that they are black, male and female. But what I hear, when I hear from my male friends, they say like, in most of the Pacific coast, Cali and Valle del Cauca is part of the Pacific coast, Buenaventura, Chocó, in all these towns. A lot of the families, part of the tradition is practicing this type of religions. Not all the families, but yeah, a lot of families, they practice this type of religion, and it's true. And they, they got the rituals, the beliefs, and it's part of the tradition. And because I hear about it, a lot. And you can watch movies, and you can watch you guys, TV series, or Colombian novelas, and they're talking about this. They're talking about this, all their own beliefs, their own, even the because it's different, the African religion to witchcraft. They're opposite things, they're not the same. But they also, in Colombia, they practice the African religion, in all the Atlantic coast, Cartagena, then the Pacific coast, Brazil too. And around the world, you guys. But yeah, it's part of the beliefs, it's part of the religion. So yeah, so I'm not saying that all, no, the all Black Colombian women doing this, no. But yeah, there's a group of women who practice uh these type of religions or witchcraft, and it's part of the, like, a blood identity, how do you say identity, or identity. Sorry, guys. um let's see, but I gotta be careful here. I don't want to be the okay. I don't want to be the same way overseas, but if you let's keeps voodoo off of me, I might have to be. Yeah, I hear that, but this, what I um when I research about this, they practice more this type of religion in what's the country? Haiti. In Haiti. Yeah, in Haiti. Hmm. Sorry, guys, my bad. Well, on the bright side, if it works out, then the future wifely can use witchcraft to help her husband overcome obstacles in life. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that in a minute. But what you said, Passport King, is true. I mean, I say if it works, why, for example, this witchcraft and all these people who do this, why just like just be rich, or have incredible houses, or you know, um, you know, live the best life. That's what on my mind, you know. Um, Very my boss giving me a hard time. Put the mojo on his behind, and he acts right. Yeah. Okay, you guys. Yeah, like I said, number three is cultural tradition. In many countries, witchcraft and love spells are common. Yeah. And all the type of religions outside the Catholic, outside the Christian, for example, in Cuba, they practice a lot la Santeria, or the African religion or Yoruba religion. Yeah, they practice a lot about it. In Haiti, in Mexico, in Colombia, in Brazil, uh, in a lot of countries, they practice the different type of religions outside the ones that we practice. So yeah, is part of the cultural tradition. And like I said before, yeah, in these cities and towns, uh like Buenaventura, like Timbiquí, like what's the other one, the Tumaco, Quibdó. Yeah, part of the identity and part of the family culture is practice this type of religions or witchcraft. But like I said before, no all the families, not everyone, but yeah, a lot of people doing that, and it is what it is. You need to know that, and that's where, you guys, is really important, because, guys, I will tell you this: everything in this life is start with is the spiritual side. Everything before the physically, before this meat that we have, everything is moved around in a spiritual world. Everything, you guys. And I believe it. I believe it 100%. And for example, if you care about those things, if you give the importance, is one of the first thing that you need to talk with your girl or with your girlfriend is Colombia is with double O, Passport King, please. Is have a conversation and question about what type of religion you practice, because it's really important, you guys. I mean, and this is a personal opinion. If you ask me, because there's a lot of people that say, "Oh, I don't believe in any religion," and any school is respectful, right? But you know that only exists one God. He's the King of King. He is the creator or everything, you know, that you see visible and not visible. So if you're not believing any religion, okay, good. But the thing is for me, Andre, if you ask me, like, you can't just go here, go there, and start to contaminate yourself with so many things just for experience. That's not good. That's not good, not all. And because I believe 100% in spiritual world, 100% um in the everything moves around of a spiritual world, everything around. So that's why, for example, just to say it, you go to a club, or you go to a place, or you go to your girlfriend house or a friend house, and you feel like the energy is heavy, or you start feeling like with headaches, or like tired, like, you know what, I want to get out of here. I don't know why. Maybe I'm tired, maybe I have a busy day, but it happens to me a lot of times, a lot of times. For example, and I'll tell you guys this a long time ago, but for example, of first night in La Habana, Cuba, for I couldn't sleep well the first night that we spent in La Habana, Cuba, because I'm a person who is, for me, is sensitive when it comes to a spiritual world. So is it? I told Dre, I couldn't sleep well. I feel like the energy like is heavy, because the situation over there is not good. So that too, his spiritual of how do you say it? Poorness. Oh, sorry guys if I say it wrong. Spiritual or sadness, spiritual or angriness, all of that is around. So it was heavy for me. It was in when it comes to energy, it was heavy for me. And for example, there are some clubs, for example, that I haven't been for a while, because I like, oh no, it's way too much for me. It's way too much. The energy is heavy for me. It's too much going on. So no, that's not my place. So yeah, so if you happen like me, like you are sensitive, or sensitive, uh when it comes to the spiritual side, you understand my point. Okay, let me uh let's see. Okay, guys, going to Colombia, trying to run games to this woman, and those chicks got his name on the altar, and now he can't sleep. I know. No, 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 no. In many countries, modern outside the modern Western nations are full of magic traditions. Yes. Okay. Voodoo, Santeria, Paloma Jumbe, Majumbe, Majim. Sorry, I'm sorry. I spelled it wrong. I thought Colombia was Catholic. Colombia, a sort of like Philippines with end on the current um blunt paganismo. Yeah, Colombia is a Catholic country, absolutely, but we're not gonna deny that a lot of times, so a lot of towns or a lot of parts of Colombia, they also they Catholic too, but they practice this type of religion too. Women in Thailand, Southern East Asia, Eastern Europe, Africa, go through Latin America, have a similar magical spiritual practice. Yeah. I've been waiting for this broadcast for a long time, and I hear about these things from the United States, but it's interesting to hear from Colombian people. Um, okay, but yeah, you guys, that's what I said. Like, if you have your tradition, or you Catholic, Christian, or you have a religion, I think one of the the first conversation that you have to talk with your girl is when it comes to religions. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, you guys. Okay, number 4, insecurity or low esteem or low self-esteem. Sorry. Some women don't believe that they are don't believe that they are enough. Yeah, I think you guys, that's one of the number one reasons why a lot of women practice, for example, witchcraft, because they want to tie that person. They want um, that person so bad, and behind of that is insecurity. You know, because if you want to keep a person, is because the way that you are, the way that you treat uh, your man, and you don't have to go to these things um to force that relationship. That's my humble opinion. You know why? Because even the witchcraft knows, they know, like, I can do the job. You pay me, I do the job to get that man, and to he start thinking about you, and everything. But if you pay me, and I see back in the day podcasts of these people, and they say they pay me, I do the job, but the consequence is for you, the person who got the intentions to ruin or keep the man. In Colombia, they use the term, this witchcraft use the term type. And for example, a witchcraft, she said in an interview, she said, one girl came to me, and she said, back in the day, I pay out another witchcraft to have a tight job, and yeah, I got the man that I want. We got married and everything, but now, after the years, he got an accident, and he now can move. He's in how do you say, you guys? He's like which use the term uh like a vegetable. Is that right? Sorry, my bad. Like, he can move. So she said, I'm too young to uh stay married with him. I want to enjoy life. I want to be in love again. And this witchcraft say, there's nothing that I can do about it, because you want him to be type, and that's type in good things and in bad things. And you are type, uh yeah, paralyzed. Yeah, that's the term. And you are tied to him forever. There's nothing that I can do. So thinking about really well, and she said, not Andra, but this lady say, thinking about, like, really well when you want to do this type of jobs, because it's in good and bad things, right? And all the things that you do intentional to ruin a person, a business, a family, all of that can work in some way, but all that evil comes to you they say 3 times worse. And it's true. It's true, because they say that this is true. All the evil, all the bad intention that you have from your bottom of your heart to ruin a person, to have that person in a bad way, like force that situation, is gonna back to you in your health, mentally, your life. So that's the thing, you guys, that I say. I mean, you need to work as a woman. You need to work, because, you guys, in right now, this Andrea that you guys see right now, it changed a lot with the last Andrea that you saw. I don't know, in October. That it was I think it was my last live stream alone. But right now, I'm not judging anybody to do this type of things, and I'm not agree at all. That's one of the things I'm not agree at all. But I said like work on yourself. You don't have to depend or codepend of these things of witchcraft to have the dream of you, they have your job or your dreams, the help of your dreams, the person that you dreams. You don't have to do these things, and be involved this negative energy with spirits, because all those things from your body or your heart is gonna back to you really bad, really evil. So work on yourself. If you have love esteem, sorry, lo- low self-esteem, work on yourself. Go with therapy, or if you don't have money to pay a therapist, watch videos to you become a better person. Even guys do this sometimes. I hear the guys pay for a witchcraft because I want this woman for me and everything. And you gotta work on yourself, your mental health or your emotional part, because this is to me it's not worth it at all. It's just like you pay for a wish friend, the wish friend say, okay, I'll do it. You pay me, I will do it, but it was gonna back to you. And they say in an old podcast and TikTok, this is not Andre just trying to justify. No, it's the same people. Yeah, they do this type of job. They say this is the truth. It's not bad to me, it's bad to you because you have the intention to ruin that person, the energy to ruin that person. Okay, let me back to all jokes aside. You guys, it's not a game. This country won't practice magic for centuries, even going back thousands of years, if it didn't work. Yeah, and it's a true thing. Carteles, politics, governments, they have the personal witchcraft to do all those things. Let me go really exactly. And it's not worth forever, because it's not worth forever. That's why witchcraft save. You want that person, and yeah, you can have that person, but end of the day, it's not worth forever. This guy is gonna end it up to hating you or to feel disgust about you. So it's not worth it. Andrew saying, I mentioned to Andre about weird energy that I felt in Medellin, especially in Parque Lleras. Yeah. This live stream proves that I'm not crazy. Probably keep me safe in El Poblado. Parque Lleras, you guys, is full or spiritual, let's say spiritual demons, to be real. There's a lot of, I don't know if I can say this, but there's a lot of pay for play in Parque Lleras. There's a lot of, I forgot the word in English. Drugs and all of that evil over there. So it's a lot of demons right there. A lot in the clubs and everything. The devil is over there. In few words, it is what it is. So yeah, that's why, the energy is heavy. It's really heavy. For example, when like I said, when I went to La Habana with Dre and we went to some parts that just for pay for the tourists, and he takes around a huge park, and they say, yeah, here they practice Santeria and all the type of things and religions and witchcraft and everything. And the energy was super heavy, like super, super heavy over there. Let me go. I respect all religions and beliefs. But 5 years ago, I met a Colombiana in Cartagena that practiced voodoo. You see? In the religion of Santeria, she was honest about her and not being a Christian. We decide to not date. Okay, that's cool. Because another thing, you guys, and this is true. This is true, and this is 100% true. What I'm gonna say, when you have intimacy, when you have sex with a lady, and especially if you're not using a condom, there's a lot of exchange of spiritual energy, even liquids, absolutely, but energy, mindset, in spirits. It's an exchange of spirits, and and I always believe that, you guys. And then a pastor teach me about this. And he said, Andrea, when you have intimacy with someone with no protection, especially with no protection, you exchange it spirits. She gives to you, she no she gives to you all her demons, and you pass to her all your demons. So yeah, that's why people maybe, and yeah, we kind of ignorance, everybody, because I'm including that in that basket, that we kind of ignorance, um when we don't know these things. And now when you start or you start knowing, yeah, that's why it's really good that you decide to not date her, because yeah, also you start having that energy from her. Exactly, and we didn't waste each other time. Yeah, is the best thing. Mm-hmm. Happy shout out to Underlog Crossing Borders. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it happens, but end of the day, it's not worth it at all. It's not worth it at all, because I believe that all that evil back to you. You know. Seta, thank you so much for being here. Let me go to shut up here. Sexually transmitted demons, STDs. Yeah, absolutely, you guys, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. Okay, let me soul tights. Yeah, let me go here. We got self-esteem. Okay, number 5. Competition with other women. She knows other women want you too. Yeah, that's part of desperation. That's part of desperation. And I remember one day I was really young. I was really maybe 19. And one of my friends back in the day, she told me not to do witchcraft, but she said, but I know this part of these things, or these rituals, and she just something simple. She said, no, Andrea, write his name. I don't remember, write his name as something, and start doing a prayer with one of the saints from the African religion. And guys, I did it one night, and I feel a fear, and I felt a fear, and I feel like, no, this is not for me. This is not for me. Like my beliefs in myself, like, Andrea, this is, and it was something simple, like write down his name and everything. He started thinking about you, and I was young and ignorant, and I did it once, and I said, this is not for me. This is not part of Andrea. This is going against to myself, and I just did it once, and I said, this is not for me. I don't have to do this type of rituals and stuff to make someone think about me. That's not true, it's all dummy for myself. So I was like, this is not for me. That's why I'm not support any of those things to force someone or to keep someone. No, I mean, all of that, when it's doing, is you are involved in a really bad in a really bad bubble energy, mm, energy, demons and all of that ended on you with a depression or anxiety. So that's why I'm not agree, but I'm not judging either. And yeah, it just happens to me one time, and I say no, this is no. And that was like maybe what I was 18, 19, something like that. I say no, this is not for me. I'm not playing games. This is no, no, mm-mm, no. That's why uh I believe in the energy, no, the spiritual world, because everything moves around all spirituals. Everything, and not just because. And I'm not saying that demons, like demons, no. For example, demons or like I said before, sadness, demon of desperation, demon or guilt, demon of uh, uh, rejection, all those things. Thank you for being here. Yeah, love crossing borders. Mom's spaghettis. Thank you so much. Okay, Nazareno. Oh no, sorry, Nazare. I say okay, Nazare of the way. Okay, with soul ties, there is a psychological tie that we cause you start thinking and acting alike, and the negative energy we make it like that. Just as a positive energy does the opposite. When I've been around witchcraft, I felt sense of dread, and that terrifies me, and I became paranoid, not feeling good. Yeah, yeah, that's why no, it's not my thing. There's some people like they feel attract or experience this. Me is not. My identity is super different. Okay, I'm not shocked by this because some of the elements come from Africa, and you have to understand that the Spanish was part of the Atlantic slave trade. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Okay, shall I start? Thank you so much for being here. The number 6 is obsession. Obsession over you. Some woman will never accept you, leaving you or not, or you don't want them. But yeah, that's part of like um obsession. Obsession. I know. I think I say you guys that's another type of mentality that you need a professional. That you need a professional. Yes, you guys, because starting from nobody belongs to you. Even your kids, they don't belong to you. They belong to God. We belong to God, but no one belongs to you. And you don't belong to anybody, you know? And like I said, one time that I have a conversation with one of the all my friends, say Godfather, and he he's part of the Yoruba religion, and we just have a conversation, like a two normal people, and I say, that I'm agreed that the part like you don't have to force anybody to want you, and even though that he practiced this African religion and everything, I said I don't have to, or I think that it's not necessary to keep a man or force to keep a man, and I said, because if someone wants you, it because you are great, he sees you something on you really great, but you don't have to have I mean, because a lot of women I know do this, that get pregnant to keep a man, or do witchcraft to keep a man, or be ultra jealous to keep a man. I say I don't agree with any of those things. I think if a man is with you, it's because he wants to be with you, not because you do these things. And he said, "Yeah, you're right. That's so true." And I said, "Yeah, I mean, you don't have to force anybody to be with you." And we just two. I mean, he got his religion and I got mine, and we just respect each other. Just normal conversation. I said, "This is what I think." And he used to be Christian back in the day, but I think I think they use the Christians' beliefs in the God's word in a bad way, and that's why, I mean, even though that I'm Christian and he's Santero, we just have a normal conversation. I'm not attacking his religion; he's not attacking my religion. So that's the part, but yeah, that's one of the things, you guys, that um obsession is you see this cute is not cute. That's why I don't accept jealousy like part of the relationship. Oh, she's jealous, she's just stalking my phone, she just checking my phone all the time, she wants to know everything, or like the password. Andre and I, we know our passwords and everything, but I'm not going through Andre's phone because I think that's part of his privacy, and this is part of my privacy. um but that's not cute. I not agree with that. I never agree with that jealousy, and you are on top of me all the time, and no, 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 no. Mm-mm, mm-mm, no. um yeah, yeah, that's true, that's true. Yeah, we belong to God, absolutely. We belong to God. He is our creator. But I'm glad that I'm ugly. Oh my god. Oh my god. Rito, thank you so much for being here. Mhm. I have to tell a stalker once I didn't belong to her, and I have to the nerve to come to my house unannounced and how to call the police. She was obsessed. Thanks God, thank you, my Lord, that I never have a partner who was obsessed with me. Thank you, God, because that's not cool. Or jealous. Thank you, God, because that's not cool. That's not cool, and that's not part of what I want in my life. That's what I never normalize, that he is jealous. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. Thank you, Blanuia, for your cash app. Thank you so much. Oh, let me go here. Wait a second. Okay, there we go. Tell that to my wife. No, you guys. I mean, you know what? Because to me, that's like I'm in a move to have peace on myself, and yeah, that no, that's that anything that they're trying to that ruin or steal my peace. No, 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 no. Oshay Do Jackson did a video of a Colombian woman on life of men. I do kneel. Look at him multiple times, and women overseas are not the same. You can play with this woman feelings. Hi guys. Andrew might not be upset, but he was definitely sad when he was away from you too long. Yeah, I know. I mean, with Dre's overseas, yeah, I'm missing too. Missing a lot. Yeah, because you used to it, and not like, oh, I'm used to be with him. No, because I miss my husband. Absolutely, absolutely. Yes, sir. Okay, number 7, influence for friends or elders. That what happens to me back in the day. Yeah, sometimes an aunt or grandmother. Or a friend might say, go see someone or read the cards or el tabaco, can fix this. I no, 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 you guys. A lot of these people, they lie to you, and you are so desperate and pay because this type of witchcraft in Colombia, type of jobs in Colombia, they're really expensive. Like I see people that spend millions to witchcraft to bless a job, bless the family, keep a man or a cleansing, and they pay millions, millions. Um, and yeah, I mean, yeah, millions, for real. They pay millions, like 2 millions, I don't know, 3 million. I'm just saying, but they pay millions to witchcraft to do cleansings. And yeah, I want my husband got this type of job and he got this, and they pay a lot of money. Yes, sir. Yes, 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 yes. hmm they do. Yeah, they do. Okay, number 8, emotional revenge. She feels betrayed, like when you guys say here, hurt or lie to her. A ver, you guys. A ver. That's what I say, you guys. Don't play with women feelings. I'm not saying that she's going to, or all women is they going to do something evil to you. No, but don't play with women feelings. Don't hurt women feelings. If she has been a really good woman and have a transparent feelings for you, don't play with women feelings, like for real. And 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 don't be selfish just to play with women feelings. It's not cool, you guys, because one of the day you're gonna feel hurt, or you're gonna have a depression for a woman that hurts you hard, and you ask why this has happened to me back in the day. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So that's why don't play with people's feelings. Like for real. Like for real. I was Lila crossing border. I was when I was in Miami, I miss Sandra a lot. I'm not okay. No, I'm not stable away of no, I'm a stable away of witchcraft. That's a force. I refuse to have any association with me too. No, at all. Timac say, thank you, Timac, for your donation. He say, my girlfriend and her family sincerely believe in duendes, elves, La Llorona, and that's not normal. Yeah, I mean, that is, for example, my um family is from the towns, and they believe in those things too. Back in the day, in towns in Colombia, they believe in these things. La Llorona, y los duendes, or the elves, and all of that. Yeah, yeah. Woman might not. That's what I said, T Mac. That the spiritual world is true. It's true. Woman might not fight back with the fist, but they will put out the yeah. But not all women. Okay, not all women. We trap on you, so don't play with their feelings. Yeah, but not all women. Okay, starting from there. Yeah, no, oh no, no. I think you guys, Andrea talking. I think I don't have enough. I'm not saying courage, no, but I think I'm not weak to do this or have the heart to do this. No, no. And I know there's people that hate you or they are envy of your life because you are living your best life in Colombia or in Mexico or overseas, and you got your Colombian girlfriend. There's a lot of guys and women that hate you because you are living the best life, or they don't like me, Andrea. but there's nothing that we can do about it. I mean, um it is what it is. Focus on your life, but that's the part, you guys. I mean, if you ask me, I don't even have the heart to do this, or be weak to do this. Okay, number 9, believe in in spiritual energy. Some women believe their energy will keep you with them. I mean, you carry your own energy. Be a really good woman. Be positive. You know, be positive. Talk of yourself. To have a really good um, communication or yourself. Even you as a guy, you have to. Uh, and I always say, because your brain believes anything that you said. So that's why I always say, like talk to you good, you know, like Joel Austin saying a lot of his preacher, like, I'm enough, you know, I'm brilliant, I'm how do you say, I know that he said a lot of things. I'm brilliant, I'm enough, I'm strong, you know, I'm healthy. Those type of things you gotta talk to yourself to create a really good energy, you know, and start to believe it. You know, I have faith, you know, I'm in peace with myself, you know, I know that I can do everything. Jesus Christ, for example, if you believe in Jesus, that's what I use, especially when I go to the gym. But yeah, and even when I do the live stream, you know, I can do everything in Jesus Christ, you know. And it was funny because before that I started this live stream minutes ago, I say, just God, give me the correct words to communicate to these people that watching me, and say good things and really good information, and don't put um how do you say, I'm not saying lies, but wrong words on my mouth. Yeah. Okay, wait a second. Let me. Night Travel say, I'm not looking for a weak woman. I don't want a weak woman, but I want a strong woman who helps me to build a base and we can build together. Yes, sir. Good thing. I want a Latina woman who always put God first, and I want the woman's got a positive affirmations and help me to be motivated. But you guys, even witchcraft say, oh my God, even witchcraft say, read the Bible, because the Bible got the power. Witchcraft say that, read the Bible because the Bible got the power. You know, if the devil knows the Bible, the devil knows the whole world of God. Imagine. Yeah, exactly. Todo lo puedo, en español es todo lo puedo en Cristo que me fortalece. Yes, sir. I repeat that myself when I don't have too much energy to work out. So please, God, help me. Philippians 4:13. No, Andre tonight. No, Andre is having a break tonight. We have that problem with Andrea. Thank you. Okay, overseas. Okay, wait a second. Say, my cousin in the passport rows I talked to on the offline told me to not play with women overseas feelings, because in some case they get ugly. It's the best to be honest with it. Yeah, it's the best thing. It's the best thing. That's real respect. Yeah. So that, and even you guys, number 10, and then I'm going to say what I'm going to say. Avoiding direct communication. Witchcraft feels safer that rejections, that she can't communicate her feelings. That's what part of the insecurity. And that's what I said. If a woman asks me right now that we have a cup of coffee and she say, I'm going to do a consultation with a witchcraft. No, sweetie, I think the best thing is work on yourself. It's the best thing that you can do. And another thing, you guys, in this society that we live in right now, I know a lot of women feel desperate because they're 30, 35, they're not married, they don't have kids, and the competition is is serious out there. But I think you guys, like I have my not discussion, but I have my talk with the Lord, and I say, God, I mean, right now I'm single, but I want to be stable in a relationship, and maybe it's hard in this country, or the guys that they're around or out there, but you know what I want, and I want a man that I want to be married, and it's in your time, it's not my time, and it's in your decision, not my decision. And I told to Grace so many times, even to friends, I have my conversation with the Lord. I did my cleansing in a spiritual retreat. I didn't go to the witchcraft or nothing to do a cleansing, nothing like that. I just went to a spiritual retreat, and I just uh, get out a lot of demons, a lot of things that you keep for yourself, and a lot of pain, and a lot of heartbreak and all of that. And I say, God, I mean, I really wants to be in the future in a stable relationship. And months later, I met Dre, and I say, God, I remember a night that I say, God, I'm meeting this guy, and we have a really good conversation, and he's interested of me, I'm interested of him, but I don't want to feel desperate or anxious. Maybe anxious is the word, to see what he's doing, or he tests me, or depending on his he called me, or I don't want that in my life, God. So if he is the person for me, everything is gonna be moved, everything is gonna be everything's gonna, how to say, flow really well. Is that right? The term fluir in Espanol. And yeah, and everything was good for us. Everything was good for us, and works really good for us. Okay. I told them that I'm too old to do that, and I don't have time for that. I met a good woman overseas, and I can expect her to be perfect, absolutely. But if her good of weight, okay, if her good of weight they're bad, then I'm looking in. Okay. Number 11, trauma bonding. Some women use witchcraft to hurt you because they feel hurt in the past. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, that's true. But that's the part, like, you already hurt by your exes, and you add, it's like, you guys, it's like have a glass of dirty water, and you add more dirty water to that glass. That's how I see it. You have all these problems inside of you, and you add more problems to you, and that is more spirits that's gonna cause you anxiety or depression in the future. So that's why I don't see the point, you know and yeah, that's what I say, you guys. There's a lot of people hurt around. When I go into outside, and I see people at the gym, and I see people at the supermarket, I say, how many people is hurt right now? I'm being hurt too, and walk like and looking people and everything. And yeah, it's just that's real. That's real. Okay, so say, have you heard some women put their private in spaghetti? I hear that they use period blood and put on the drink to do a witchcraft. That's nasty. But I hear stories about it. Okay, number 12, the last one say believes in a man. Okay, believes a man like you is rare. Some women believe that it's hard to find a man like you. Yeah, like I said before, yeah, they are a type the way that you treat them that they don't want to lose you, and they use this type of desperation to keep you. But end of the day, it's not working. Even you guys, and this is my opinion, even you guys that I I see, and I see TikToks of these people, and they say, you know what is the only protection of this? And the way to remove all of this witchcraft and this type of ties and jobs, Jesus Christ's blood. Because one thing that they teach me is to say, no, any godfather or godmother or witchcraft, no one is gonna die for you the way that Jesus died for us, right? And his blood is so power that destroy all these evil things and protect you to all negativity, um envy, evil haters, and like I said, you guys, and you see, for example, the people, like I said before, there's a lot of people that they don't like law crossing borders, or they hate law crossing borders. I say you're gonna have a really heavy heart, or sadness heart to hate someone, or to be in the level of hate someone. And like the Bible says, love your enemies, like love yourself. And that's what it says. I bless everyone, even if you don't like me, or if you don't like my husband, or if you don't like um, the this type of live stream. Yeah, God bless you, really, because there's a lot of work that you gotta do in your heart, because all the things, the thoughts, your emotions, and everything comes from your heart. So, yeah, like for real. That's why and even people who got these really heavy religions and everything, they say the only way to destroy all evilness is the Jesus Christ blood. Is the only one. Is the only one. And that's why uh I don't see the point. And you guys, I mean, for real, I see why. It's just add more dirty water to your dirty bowl. So that's why I don't see the point to you be more um inside of that negativity, right? So yeah, I love having a Christian wife. Yeah, yeah, for real. Yes, you guys. Be careful for of this witchcraft, which is will pick you strand or your hair or DNA. Summoned to the dark arts, and this is some weak stuff that we have to stay pray up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because for real, like one of the if you ask me, one of the, not just the Psalm 91 that is really powerful, but Psalm 34 that is super super powerful, and protects you everything, and protect your house and protect yourself, everything, you guys. But that's the parts, guys, that, yeah, I don't see the point. I don't see the point, because in end of the day, The only person who's gonna be um who's gonna suffer in life is gonna be you, the one who got the intention to do evil things to others. So that's why yeah, I don't, why the only person who end of the day I going to receive all the karma back to me. So it's not the point, you guys, for real. And I hope that you guys never be involved to these things, and always protect yourself, and protect yourself with um with Jesus Christ blood. Because yeah, uh Job Job's story proved this. The devil only can get people that God allows him to get. He wanted to get Peter, but Christ would let him and get him. So the devil could get Peter. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we started I one of my favorite pastors, um he said this, and I told this to Dre that I never heard about this, but I always thinking about this. And this pastor confirming my theory in my mind, and he said, you know that the devil got more faith on God than your faith on God. Why? Because the devil knows the whole Bible, God's word. He knows the whole thing. He studied the whole thing. So he knew and he knows what plans God got for you. And that's why he wants to steal your faith in your belief in God, your trust in God. That's why he trying to put negative things on your mind to you stop, because the devil can't steal your victory, the plan that God got for you, but he can steal your faith, or you stop trusting God. And I was on my mouth like, you know what? That is so true. I was thinking about that. I mean, for months I was thinking about it. And that is so true. And you guys, before I start this live stream, I was having, negative thoughts and everything. And I was like, yeah, I know that, like Joel Austin said, it's just like a bunch of lives. And I say, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna do a live stream anyway. That's not gonna stop me to do the live stream. And that's where I got my prayer before the live stream, you guys, because that's what I told to Dre. Even though doing live stream or talking to you guys when we have a dinner or whatever, or me, you guys, like, please just put in my words an advice or a good word, or if I don't have nothing good to say, I prefer not to say anything. So that's what I have my prayer before minutes ago started live stream, because I want you guys have good motivated, good information, and we have this feedback that you guys test here or put a message here, and we have this conversation. But yeah, you guys, I mean, for real, it's just like, yeah, good that you wife that believes in God. Absolutely. So yes, you guys, I mean, for real, like, if you ask me my opinion, I don't see the point. I respect all religions, all religions I respect, but I'm not sure. And in so many things I don't agree, and I'm not justify why people do this or do that. Evil, yeah, there's a lot of evil around the world, but I prefer to be in my positive word, in my beautiful word right here, and yeah, it is what it is. So yes, you guys, that's why that's the topic for tonight. That was the live stream for tonight about this witchcraft. I hope you guys got this clear, and yet it sits, but end of the day, it's not worth it. It's not good, and not for because someone hates me or she wants me so bad. It's because it's not a good thing for her. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. And end of the day, the only person who's gonna suffer and be in pain is her, not even you. You can wake up, you know, but wake up, but she's the only one who's gonna be in pain, under pain or suffering. And yeah, that's a good, that's the thing that I say. And it's not cool. It's not cool. It's not worth it. Okay, great show. Stay blessed, Andrea and Andrea. Thank you for showing how beautiful Colombia is. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for everybody to be here. To be here. That you're talking about this. I hear this about foreigner women practicing witchcraft on green girls. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But you guys, I mean, I hope God will take you guys to all of this, you know, and don't put faith on these things. Yeah, don't put faith on these things. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's like what I say. I mean, um, it's like a girl that she start having like a how do you say health issues, and she make a video. She was on trend on Colombia because she is a content creator, really beautiful young lady. She just maybe 23, 24, and she was having so many things. And the first thing that that they told her, like, oh, you have a witchcraft and everything. And she started, and she made videos and everything. I was like, no, sweetie, that's not witchcraft. No, what you have is really serious. And end of the day, she got cancer, and she turned all of that and start to becoming Christian. And right now, this lady, even though that she has been on chemotherapy, right now she's traveling Brazil. She's bold, absolutely, because the chemotherapy, but she using her wigs and everything. She's a very, very beautiful Black Colombian woman. And it was really good that she just like moved that witchcraft, because that's even worse. That's even negative experience when you dealing with cancer. So she started being Christian, and this lady is, everybody say, like, you are a walking miracle, because you dealing with cancer and you traveling and you happy and you dancing. Yes, you guys, that's what I said. No, I don't see the point, for real. But that's part of the, I think it's part of the family tradition, like we talk about this. But yeah, it's not worth it at all. No, no. I know, like a God told me one day, just trust me, Andrea. Don't trust to anyone. Just trust me. Okay, God. So I know what to do next. Yeah. Okay, you guys are the best. Thank you so much for being here. My wife is from Guatemala, and I love to. Okay, and I think, and she loves to see you, your husband. Oh, God bless you. God bless you guys, and thank you so much for being here in Andrea Wallace TV and Love Crossing Borders. You guys, thank you for supporting, for your super chats. See. Okay, there we go. For the new members, thank you for everything, you guys, and God bless you all.